Alright, schmucks, thanks for coming back to the Space Cantina. I'm your host with the most, the Red-Eyed Jedi, and I brought my friend here, Jordan, all the way from room 666. Together we've combined forces to give you the hottest 2017 movie list that you have ever seen. And I'm going to give you my first pick with number 5, The Last Jedi. Yeah, that was a good one. And also, I'm going to go ahead and give you number 4. Number 4 was The Last Jedi.
Wait, hold on. No. You didn't. Can I see your list? We never talked about. I thought we were going to do.
Check it out. And number 3
what you wrote it on?
was also a great movie, The Last Jedi. Dude, that was just phenomenal.
This is just a big poster of The Force Doubt Awakens. And I don't even know what this is like a William Shakespeare.
It's a great one. Number 2. War for the Planet of the Apes.
Is that the only other movie you saw besides fucking The Last Jedi? Look, are we going to get to my list by any chance?
Yeah, number 1 was a collected decision. We made a collected decision. Number 1 was The Last Jedi.
You're out of your mind.
What?
You're a schmuck. You're a fucking schmo. I'm done with this shit. How do I get out of here?
Tune in next week when we debate the differences between Siths and this new dark force that is taking over the space galaxy that is Star Wars.
All right. Welcome to Room 666. We're going to show you a real top 10, not like that garbage that you were just watching. This video is the mandatory top 10 films of 2017. We got to make it or YouTube will cut our throats. But first, before we get into that, I want to do some honorable mentions. There was a lot of good stuff that came out from a lot of different types of genres of films. You know, it was really hard to pinpoint just 10. And so here are the honorable mentions. This year was so fantastic in terms of sequels. We got great sequels. We got John Wick 2, we got Trainspotting 2, and Blade Runner 2049. That almost made the list. A24 gave us a bunch of great movies like It Comes at Night, Free Fire, Lady Bird, The Disaster Artist, A Ghost Story. I mean, those, literally every single one of those could have made it into the list. Then you have great stuff even on Netflix. I Don't Feel at Home in This World Anymore, Oakjaw, and The Merowitz Stories. Those were all very good films. Then you have some cool indie stuff that a lot of you probably didn't see that you should check out, like Brigsby Bear, Person to Person, and Lemon. You could find those on all the streaming services. You can rent them on iTunes. You should check those out. And then the big blockbuster stuff like that I enjoyed was Atomic Blonde and Kong Skull Island. All that stuff was really cool, but fuck all that noise. Let's get into the real top 10. Let's get this list started, everybody. Number 10 is Get Out. I know, it's on everyone's list, it's on every end of year best list, but it deserves to be. This directorial debut from Jordan Peele is fantastic. The way he was able to mix horror, thriller, comedy, just, I mean, so many great things, and just so effortlessly right out the gate. I mean, it's fantastic. We have a review for it up on the channel. You should check it out. And you should check out the film if you haven't seen it. It's great. I can't wait to see what Jordan Peele does again. Get Out. Number 10. Number 9, everybody. I, Tonya. One of the best surprises of the year. Some of the best performances of the year. Sebastian Stan deserves more praise. You should watch our video for it. I cannot rant and rave about this film enough. And I do in that video. I don't want to do it in this video because I don't want to waste a lot of your time. And especially don't want to waste your time from seeing this film. Go out and see it. I really think it deserves your attention because it tells a story about Tonya Harding that you probably didn't know about. Check it out, I, Tonya. All right. This is number 8, but it's a threesome. We got a Marvel threesome on our hands. That's right. It's a 3-way tie. Thor Ragnarok, Spider-Man Homecoming, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 were all fantastic. I don't care that they're all bundled up. A lot of people think all Marvel movies are the same, so they should all be there anyway. They were all so good in their own different ways. You have Thor Ragnarok, which was just a fun, great, just fresh new take on that character, and it was a Thor that we should have seen. Taika Waititi is fantastic. I can't wait to see what he does. Then you have something like Homecoming, which, again, was a Spider-Man that we should have seen. Better than Spider-Man, the Raimi Spider-Mans. I said it. I'm saying it here. Tom Holland is one of the best Spider-Mans that we have, and it was just a great coming of age, growing up, learning how to just fit in, and not even knowing where to fit in. Should he fit in with his friends? Should he fit in with the Avengers? Such a great take. And then you have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I mean, one of the best sequels, I think. Probably better than the first. Actually, not probably. It is better than the first Guardians. It expands on those characters so well. It shows their dynamic in a different way. and it's just so good. All those Marvel movies, I mean, I love them. Honestly, if Disney, if you're gonna pay me to say that I love them, that you wouldn't even have to, because I'm gonna say it anyway. But send me some Blu-rays or something. Hey, number 7 on the list is Brawl in Cell Block 99, one of Vince Vaughn's greatest performances. I know he hasn't been giving us a lot to work with, but here he is fantastic. It is a violent. It's just a very fine-tuned character study at the beginning, then it becomes a violent jailhouse thriller at the end. Everyone needs to see it. This director and Vince Vaughn are working together again on another film, and I can't wait to see what they do next. If you love genre, violence, if you want to see Vince Vaughn punch in a car like he's in Street Fighter, check this film out. Number 6 on the list, we have The Shape of Water. What a fantastic film. This is another one that I think is on a lot of best of lists, but it's because it's so great. I think Del Toro has been a hit or miss for a lot of people. Not a lot of people really have connected with a lot of things, but I think this is really landing, and it's because it's a beautiful film. It mixes all kinds of genres together. Check out our review for it. I can talk forever about this film as well. It's got every single genre you love: sci-fi, thriller, romance, musical. It's everything, and it's one of the best of the year. And it's got, it's got fish fucking. What else do you need? Check it out. All right, we're winding down with the top 5, and the number 5 movie of 2017, in my opinion, is Dunkirk. Christopher Nolan at his finest. With Interstellar, I was a little scared of what he was doing there. I thought he was just gone. I thought he was far gone out into space, never coming back. But he brought us back. He finally closed his mouth, and he just did let the visuals and everything else do the talking. And it is fantastic. Not only is it a great technical achievement, but in terms of storytelling, in terms of sound, cinematography, the set pieces that he has, I mean, it is so fantastic. People complain that there's no story to it, that there's no characters to connect to. That's a bunch of garbage. All you got to do is watch it from the beginning, follow every soldier that it tells you to follow, and you will just be glued to your seat, because every moment is riveting. It is edge of your seat thrills. It is one of the best war films to ever be made. Christopher Nolan, I'm glad you are back, because like I said, whew, Interstellar, man, you just wouldn't shut up, and you finally just shh. Thank you. Number 4 on the list is the fantastic film Logan. Hugh Jackman, Patrick Stewart give literally Oscar-worthy performances in this film. Even Daphne Keane as well. She is fantastic as X-23. James Mangold does a fantastic job of really just saving his ass after the Wolverine, and saving Wolverine after X-Men's Origins, because those movies are just terrible. And, they really just went out with a bang, and it's fantastic. They say that they're not going to play his characters anymore, and that is perfect, because this film ends on a perfect note. It's not even, I don't even consider it a comic book or superhero movie. It's just a great, fantastic film. It's got a Western style, but it's just so much more than that. Logan, I mean, I'm sure it's probably on a lot of other people's lists, but, Hugh Jackman said that he was retiring after that film. He's not going to do Wolverine anymore, and I'm thinking about probably putting up the mantle after this film. No more reviewing videos for me. I'm done. Okay, all right, yes, okay, yes, I know the rest of the list. I'll finish it. Okay. So Logan, number 4. All right, number 3 on the list as we get to the number 1, Good Time. And what a good time it was. You know what happened? John Cassavetes, Sidney Lumet went and bought acid from Michael Mann, and then they had sex, this big old wild orgy, and out came the Safdie brothers. Because that's what this film feels like. And if that description doesn't get you to want to see this film, then you're a damn fool. Because Good Time is Robert Pattinson's best performance. It's a performance that should be nominated for an Oscar this year. It's probably not going to get it. Whatever. It's fine. Safdie brothers are going to do some amazing stuff, and I can't wait to see what Robert Pattinson does next. This film is so good. Go out and get it. And just, the soundtrack is fantastic. It keeps you on the edge of your seat the whole time. It is literally a good time. Go see it now. Why are you not? Why you just don't sit? Pause and go. All right, number 2 on the list is 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri. What a great film. I mean, this is on a bunch of end-of-year lists as well. Frances McDormand, Sam Rockwell, Woody Harrelson. All great performances. you got to watch my video for it because, like I said, it's just one of those movies that I could talk about forever because it's so fantastic in terms of how it's just so darkly humorous, but it still deals with these weird, like dramatic, sensitive subjects in a way that really I think works in a very kind of mainstream appeal type of way, and that's very hard to pull off. Three Billboards is hopefully going to be what Sam Rockwell wins his Oscar for, but we'll see. Check it out if you haven't, and check out our video as well. What the hell is Jordan's #1 movie of 2017? Well, we're going to give it to A24 for this one because it's The Killing of a Sacred Deer. One of the most uncomfortable films to sit through, and I think that's why I love it so much. I literally have not stopped thinking about it since I saw it, and I saw it a long time ago. I want to own it already. I want to have it so that I could eat spaghetti with it and live with it and have it put curses on me where I lose my legs and my eyes start bleeding. And if you don't get what I'm saying, it's because you need to go see this film. It's fantastic. Colin Farrell, Nicole Kidman, Barry Keoghan, everyone in this cast is so good. It's a shame they won't be really getting awards recognition because it's such a weird kind of little horror thriller film. I don't even know really what it is, and I don't want to know what it is. I just want to embrace it, and I have embraced it. As the #1 film of the year, Yorgos, you are literally making your way to the top of my top 5 directors of all time. Love Dogtooth. Love The Lobster. This one, oh my God, thank you so much. Can't wait for what you have in store next. All right, well, let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments. Please let me know what your top 10 of the year is. I'd like to see what everyone has been watching. As I said in the beginning, there was all kinds of great stuff that came out this year, so I can't imagine that there is a bad top 10 list. It doesn't seem like there could be because there's so much good stuff. And it seems like there's going to be a lot of good stuff coming in the new year in 2018, and I know you're all waiting for what I have to say about it. You can't, you're at the edge of your seat because you can't wait to hear what I have to say. And yeah, I'm pumped too. I gotta get going because YouTube is giving me this death stare. What, dude? What?
Woo! All right, schmucks, I'm going for it for another time. Let's do it.